Please give a warm welcome to your president, Mr. Franklin Delano Roosevelt!
Yeah! Here we go, boy! Yeah! Peaceful! Yeah!
Thank you, Secretary. You're welcome. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, the United States was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
And we're about to reach the shore. Whoa! Alright boys, this is the plan. We're gonna storm the beach. We're gonna do it once and we're gonna do it right.
Amen!
Hey, dude, keep an eye out for them silly Japs. They'll catch you.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just keep walking this way over here. Keep an eye out for them. They'll come out of anywhere.
They sure will.
Yeah, they will. Oh, there they are! There they are! Bam! Here, get over here, get over here. Yeah, I hit you. Yep, that's what I thought. Take a seat.
That was close. Don't want to see any more of those Japs.
Yeah, they almost shot my eye out, I tell you.
More of them!
There's more! Shoot him! Shoot him! Boy, it sure is hot out today. Wouldn't want to run into any more of those Japs.
Yeah.
Hey, look! It's Japs!
Right there! Boy, Iwo Jima sure does suck. At least we're gonna win this island soon. Then we'll be able to plant the flag.
Yeah, what he said.
Don't want to see any of the Japs, though.
Hey, look, it looks like there's a bunker over there.
Heck yeah, it does.
Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Japs!
Japs! Take shelter behind the trees.
Yeah. Let's charge them.
Charge them.
I think they're dead. Ah!
Hey, look over there!
It's the Nazis!
Take cover! Take cover! We're under attack! We're under attack!
Behind me!
Hey, that's my friend!
He was in the midst of the worst economic depression it had ever seen. Within his first 100 days in office, Roosevelt began the New Deal, a series of economic programs focused on relief, recovery, and reform. On April 12, 1945, less than 3 months after beginning his fourth term, Franklin Roosevelt died at Warm Springs, Georgia. He was the longest-serving U.S. president in history.
He was the leader of this country, and when he died, no one was prepared for it. The war was winding down at that point. Just when there's a big light at the end of the tunnel, they lose their voice, their leader, the man who has been a symbol of all that is great about the country.
President Harry S. Truman took office in 1945 after the death of FDR. Truman wanted to end the war as quickly as possible. In 1948, President Truman passed legislation so there wouldn't be any all-black troop groups. They would be integrated with the white soldiers, really starting off the civil rights movement.
Two American Superfortress bombers arrived over the Japanese city of Hiroshima on the world's most devastating military mission. The Enola Gay, with Colonel Paul Tibbets at the controls, was about to drop the first atomic bomb. a weapon conceived by a group of international scientists based at Los Alamos in the United States. So far, no one knew exactly what effect the bomb would have, either on the unsuspecting inhabitants below or on the crew of the plane itself. They were soon to find out.
As soon as the bomb went off, the whole inside of the airplane just lit up as if someone had set off a flashbulb. And then we had to wait, and this was our big worry, is what would the blast do when the blast got to the airplane? And finally the blast did arrive. It was like being in an ash can and getting someone kicking. And then we crowded to the window and saw just the whole city completely covered in smoke with this very tall mushroom cloud rising from it.
Come on, are you guys ready to go to the jazz club?
Yeah, we're coming. We're ready.
What are you guys wearing?
No.
No. This is the 40s. Get with the decade. Come on, let's go. Here comes Lauren and Callie showing off the geometric dresses of the 40s.
Work it, girl.
Another popular fashion in the 40s was the floral design. As you can see, Callie is strumming her stuff. As you can see in the back of Lauren's dress here, the zipper was a new exciting addition to women's fashions of the 40s. Geometric and floral designs are not the only thing in style in the 40s. Plaid, shoulder pads, and fur coats make quite the impact on women's fashion.
You were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. Woo!
Introducing the men's fashion of the 1940s.
The zoot suit.
One of the most popular greetings among men during this decade was a man would thrust his hips out and stick his hands out by his waist. Other males would come along and swipe their palms over each other's.
Gangster swag.
Fedora Man.
Okay, Maddie, we got our flour and sugar. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Whoa, what are you guys
You ready?
doing? Haven't you been reading the propaganda posters?
No, what are they?
They say that we need a ration for our soldiers. You need to put some of that back so we can send some of it to them in war.
But we need our sugar and flour.
Okay, then just one each is enough. You don't need all of that. We have to be conservative.
Fine.
Oh.
All right.
Go, Lauren.
Bye, have a nice day.
Thanks for your help.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to the Real Housewives of the 1940s. My name is Janice.
I'm Esther.
And I'm Gloria, and we're making bunk cakes so your man will be begging to come home from the war.
I know I want to make my man happy.
In the 1940s, men were in very high demand to be sent overseas as soldiers to fight in the war. Because of this, women were also forced to take on the roles of men. They played a normal role of women, like cooking and cleaning, while also being sent to work in factories in order to provide for their families. This role women played was a big part of the home front during World War II. Between 1940 and 1945, the number of females participating in the U.S. workforce increased from 27% to nearly 37%. And by 1945, 1 out of every 4 married women worked outside the home.
In one of the most famous rallying posters of the period, Rosie the Riveter persuaded thousands of women to volunteer for work in factories or heavy industry. They found themselves doing work they had never dreamed themselves capable of and enjoying it.
Propaganda posters like Rosie the Riveter and many more were used to help persuade people that women working in industry was great for our country while the men were away fighting for our country at war.
Hey, I'm going to tell you about some inventions from the 1940s.
Okay, cool. What's that?
This is the transistor radio. It came out in 1947 and it received AM and FM shortwave bands. It was cool because people could start listening to music and radio stations and had sound when they went to the theater.
That's pretty neat.
Microwave was created as a very popular consumer good that helped change the dynamics of households.
That's totally gobbledygook.
The kidney dialysis machine pulls fluid out of the body if the kidneys are not functioning right. It saved lives and was a huge aspect in the science of technology in the 1940s.
That's super bonks.
The Jeep was originally built for the military as a tactile vehicle for the Army. Duct tape began as a water-resistant tape meant for sealing ammunition cases in World War II. Originally, it's got its name from fixing air ducts.
Somebody help me!
On the entertainment side, the Frisbee was invented, along with Silly Putty and the Slinky.
Popular foods in the 40s were Jolly Ranchers, York Peppermint Patties, which along with Milky Ways were war efforts, and Nervous Pudding, now known as Jell-O.
That's dynamite.